he's thinking about something else, and his hand is off the gun. This did something. Now fire. Fuck them up. Do it. The muscles on your back tense up.
No. God, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Okay, you're all drunk. Look at yourselves.
So what?
Yeah? So what? You should be drunk too. Or, like, drunker. You don't want to die.
I don't need a drink right now, for God's sake. Look at this. I'm in a fight.
Exactly. This is so horrible. People are gonna die whatever you do. It will be all your fault. Only a drink will soothe this. Keep thinking about the drink. Shut up. Let him think. Too much is on the line. He's
Thank
not
you,
gonna fuck
full
it up
sense
because of
controller.
you. I won't let you.
Your judgment is impaired. You'll regret this. I'm drunk too. Let's dance, baby. Al Ghul is a trick the desert pygmies played on us. Do not succumb to it. Your judgment is impaired. You'll regret this.
I'm clear as day. Fucking government-ordained super soldier.
He wipes the sweat from his brow.
Enough already! What is this? We didn't come here to fucking chat!
The woman's voice is
Interrupt
furious.
me again, and I will execute you on the spot, Lance Corporal.
Where's Closet? She can explain
Who the
this.
fuck is that?
Glacia, the woman upstairs. Where is she?
She left!
The manager calls down from the balcony.
Unarmed, hunched, but keeping it together.
What are you... Gar, what the hell are you doing
What am
here?
I doing? My fucking establishment is under fire! You know how much windows cost?
What do you mean she left?
She left! Her room's cleaned out! Right before these assholes showed up!
We should have arrested her.
Yeah, we probably should have, but she would have been killed in her cell if we did. Lieutenant whispers, his eyes still on the armed
Hey,
mercenaries.
Bushman! Your little cunt isn't gonna help you out of this one.
The veins on the man's neck expands as he
She's
yells.
gone. Forget about it now. Concentrate on this.
Wild Pine's rep does not approve
You
of this.
think I care what that company cunt thinks?
He laughs. It's a hollow laughter. Wild Pine's not going to forgive you massacring a bunch of innocent
The
people.
man stares at you with bloodshot eyes, a bull ready to charge. He's not listening, but looking for an opening. Now is not a good time to strike. He's looking right at your hands. Do something else. Get him distracted.
She's going to be mad about this when she hears about
She's
this.
fucking gone. She fucking sailed off. You're alone.
The shout echoes back from the window, the whirling windows.
Stay cool! Don't do anything stupid!
Titus shouts to his men in the
The company
background.
bitch is gone. Laylee's cunt is gone. Laylee's gone. Fuck are we still doing in this shithole?
He looks around, tired, suddenly, sad
Guys,
even.
I
Little guy breaks
just get in
formation.
the way. I don't even have a gun!
Hold your ground. Any more of you gonna shoot you myself. We're doing this together.
Titus turns to his men as the other one runs into the yard.
They're afraid, all of them. Trembling reeds in the wind. They'll run, scatter, one by one.
I want to try the suggestion first.
Of course,
Fuck.
nothing bad will happen. Talk about his dead friend. He seems stable enough to take it.
He doesn't seem stable at all.
Even better, it will further destabilize him, cost him time, and maybe even lives.
I feel like I got to know your dead friend during our
Don't
investigation.
Talk to me about my brother, loincloth.
He squeezes the words out from between clenched lips, his hand on the pistol.
Okay, yes. Immediate failure.
Okay,
Things are
okay.
worse now. He's observing your every motion carefully.
72% chance. Can I level it up in the thing? I can, but it doesn't do anything. Oh. Oh!
A plume of smoke and fire erupts from the gun, and your hand goes numb from the explosion.
Look through the smoke rising from the barrel.
Smoke drifts west with the wind. You hear the plaza erupt in violence, slow, like a waterfall in reverse.
Look at Cortinaire.
There is a hole in his cheek. Blood gushes out as he stumbles backward, eyes filled with rage and disbelief, gurgling, muttering something unintelligible. His lips, moving, swollen with fear, are trying to say, shoot him, but he can't. To your right, the killer raises his rifle and takes aim at you. His moves are steady, but the long barrel of the rifle sways slowly. An Easter AR-FA-7, built for taking out light armored vehicles. It will devastate you.
Kim, where's Kim?
From the corner of your eye, you see the lieutenant raise his pistol and aim it at Rude. He's trying to find a straight line of sight before the rifleman can take you out. In the background, the leader staggers. It's not easy. He has 0.6 seconds to do so. He won't make it. You're on your own.
I'm not going to try to dodge
You
it.
stare down the barrel of the gun. You see Rude's mask behind it, his eyes in the slit of the helmet, like a camera lens, focusing on you. Absolute destruction.
Huh.
Is there anything we could use to protect this frail body? That gun will tear us to pieces.
We have the armor
He's
on.
drunk. Drunk fighters overcorrect. Move right, he aims further right. Get him to overshoot. A full suit of armor can't be too agile. You can shift direction faster than he can. There's no way. You're just gonna die. Just close your eyes when it happens.
The only option I have is this.
A low shot
Shit.
rings. You feel a tapping like rain on your chest plate. Heavy drops of rain. Then the sound of dice rolling as the cuirass distributes the shot evenly from plate to plate. You got hit. The armor took most of it, but still your ribcage burns. Feels like blood is slowly seeping into your lungs.
God, please.
That's the line, the lieutenant says quietly without trembling. He aims, face pale.
He's aiming for the eye slot in Rude's helmet. An extremely difficult shot. 2 shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol, and the other from the balls. It's aimed at the lieutenant, but it misses. You hear a scream behind you.
Did he hit the... who screamed?
Glenn, dying in a puddle of blood behind you.
Shit.
His mangled torso has 2 gunshot wounds. Blood gushes out of them like red geysers. Oh God, watch out. You see 2 crazed eyes stare at you through all the smoke and the panic. With blood gushing from his face, the man raises his pistol at you. Then he squeezes the trigger.
Look him in the
A
eye.
look of vengeance, framed in blood, lips shaking. This is the last thing he'll do on Earth. But he will do it. He is your end. Here it comes. Death.
Let it happen.
You simply blink, then something inside your pelvis explodes. Your entire lower body is on fire and your legs can't support you. You fall down like a rag doll.
Listen through the darkness and through the pain.
The Hardy Boys are screaming, fighting, dying. Someone jumps over you. Nearby gunfire shatters glass.
Stop! The cop! Protect the cop! He's down!
Touch your lower body.
Warm blood pools underneath you. It's sticky, and there's so much of it. Don't go into shock. Hold on.
What parts of me are missing?
Most of what's down there.
Oh, I don't care. Fuck
You can
me.
also feel the bone where the bullet went in. Something very sharp, like broken teeth under your fingers.
Try to open your eyes. What do I see?
Nothing. A persisting darkness.
Oh.
Dancing lights of pain. Distant shadows cast by them. Like a hellish play.
You're bleeding out.
Out of it, a silhouette appears crouching over you. You hear a familiar voice filled with urgency and fear. No one wants to do anything with me. No one wants to party with me. The wolf is at the door, Kim. He will eat the sun. Kim, I lied about not remembering who I am. I made it up. I remember everything. There's a white shadow that smells like apricots, and it's always there. Oh, these are all really good. I like the white shadow that smells like apricots.
Stay with me.
You feel hot. You feel burning hot tears streaming from your eyes. I can't forget it even when I drank so much. I said I have a vast soul. Do I have a vast soul? I shouldn't have called her. Now she hates me. She would have started loving me again, but I called her and now she won't. Oh, that's so sad. It said I have a vast soul. Do I have a vast soul?
Yes, keep talking. You hear me?
Lieutenant.
Stay awake.
Lieutenant pushes down on your wound hard.
But you can't. It's so hard. Your eyelids grow heavy, and the sounds ever more distant. And the cold comes over you. The lieutenant, too, is somewhere far away, almost gone, when suddenly you sense something behind him, a slender white shadow towering.
No.
Someone stands there, raising her pistol at him. The lieutenant does not see it. He's pushing down on your wound with both hands. Scream immediately. He's gonna die.
Kim?
No.
Ah.
And hand out your firearm to him. Your hand trembles and your eyes are full of fear. That's all it takes. There is no room for hesitation. The lieutenant moves like a spring unloaded. He grabs the gun from your bloody hand and fires behind him. You hear a faint scream, a woman's. Then the sound disappears, like someone pressed stop on the tape. The woman is gone. So is Kim. Then the whole world.
Fall into total darkness.
This is death. One more door, baby. One more door.
Good, I want to die.
Of course. I know you do. Everybody leaves when they get the chance. Go on, keep falling. Deeper. Take the door.
He's not taking it. His body is not taking it. Oh, God, no. He's not disintegrating. He's swelling up instead. Over the hours, hurting, moaning in his sleep, and rotting, and being disinfected, and
Okay, we're
smelling of
live.
drugs and feeling saliva in his mouth, drifting in painkillers, thrashing in his warm sleep.
He can't go. Not before the case is solved. There is a radio in the distance. A radio of the world. Playing sounds. Good morning, Elysium. Soon you will return to the world. You're thirsty. Reach for the glass of water by the bed. The world is still there. Sleep some more.
Hours turn to days. Soon we will get up again and go through it again, again.
Yeah, every day.
Finally, we know what the infernal engine was outside. The clarion call. It was him. He is the infernal engine. He never stops. He only gets worse.
Literally on the edge of my seat. Oh my god, no kidding. This is very, very different than if you're playing.
You see the lieutenant's
yeah.
familiar shape in the orange jacket. It turns double.
Gart cleaned up my
then
room.
triple from the pain. It's nothing. You're alive. That's what matters.
Kim.
Sunrise, Arabellon.
Ha! He's in the middle, the lieutenant says he's in the middle of a freshly cleaned room with a fan above his head like a halo. Is that what the halo behind his head, the light behind his head is? His face is covered in bruises. Ouch, the room, it's clean. The piss jacket. Kim, you took it off?
Yes. The joke wasn't funny anymore.
The close proximity of death must have made the lieutenant contemplate.
He wasn't wearing it. Why is it saying there's
He's
an
done
option?
with the jacket.
Okay, what did you say? Sunrise?
Sunrise, Parabellum. Sunrise, prepare for war. It's an old revolutionary saying.
My God, it's engraved
It
on
served
it.
you well.
Is it war today?
The gates of the harbor are boarded up. The streets are a little more empty. Apocalyptic violence is yet to erupt, I am relieved to say.
He looks out the
I
window.
think we may have held it off for now. Barely.
Good.
Yes, we have also completely failed, but that's okay.
How did that defend the political center? The room, it's clean.
Mr. Gart cleaned it. It took him an entire day.
How long have I been
2
out?
days, in and out. You've been up enough to take Dramamine and curse. And drink water. It's
Ouch.
not ouch time yet. You just got the Dramamine pill an hour ago.
Huh.
Wait until it wears off.
Dramamine. Then it's not that bad. Neither surgical nor organ damage bad, but still under the counter bad.
What
What
happened?
happened? You shot the major in the face. A firefight ensued.
Is he dead?
Yes.
You're a real killer, Harry. A blood-stained killer.
Swallow.
As retaliation, the rifleman tried shooting you. He hit the cuirass. I heard it go off. I was looking for a clear line of sight to him. I shot and wounded him, while Glenn took a bullet in the spine. It was meant for me. He did not survive. Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo did not make it. They both died before they made it to intensive care. Titus survives. So do Alain and the musician. I forget his name.
Eugene?
Yes, he's still alive too. You were
God.
bleeding out by then. I think you said something about your wife, and you warned me. I was able to disarm one of them, the Pole, before she got a jump on me.
That's, I think, the best actual outcome for the Tribunal is 3 deaths. So.
I killed her. And that's what happened.
Lieutenant takes a cigarette from his coat pocket and lights it. A bitter smell fills the room. Thought you smoked only one a day. They're all dead, all 3 of the contractors? How many casualties on the Union side
3.
total?
Glenn,
Yep.
Theo, Angus. The fat one, he took a lot of bullets. And Theo, he was just too old for combat.
And they're all dead, all 3 of the
The
contractors?
Pole was the last to die. Everard had their bodies returned to Crenel for a funeral. The company is yet to retaliate.
Why?
Because we deterred them? Or Joyce did? Maybe the harbor in full lockdown is too costly a target. Or maybe...
He breathes in the fumes, thinking.
Maybe they are simply taking their time and will attack soon. I don't know.
I thought you only smoked one
This
a
is
day.
the one.
And
Oh.
that's an absolute disaster. It's a total shit show, Kim. I don't see how things have kind of gone any better.
Let's face it, officer. And this is both of our fault. It could have gone a little better. 6 people are dead.
He says calmly without
But
accusation.
what's done is done. The violence is cordoned off. The Hornets did not get into the beehive. The worst scenario has not materialized.
He
yet.
rubs his swollen chin.
And we are still alive. Both of us.
He did not expect you both to survive once you stepped between those 2 armies. His smoking, his hunched back. You have it worse, but he took a real beating. That cigarette has medicinal purposes.
How bad am I hurt?
Reasonably bad. You were shot in the left quadriceps. That's your thigh. It appears no major arteries were nicked. The bullet was removed and a bacterial infection treated with mercurochrome. The bruising in your shoulder is negligible. The armor took the brunt of the fire.
Can I walk?
We will see.
Through tears and blood and stitches tearing, it should be possible.
Has anyone from my station been to see
No.
me?
I
Really?
called your station after the fight. The injury was logged in. They told me they've sent officers to join you on the site.
Ah, you haven't seen any,
I'm
have
sure
you?
they are worried about you.
There's a
That
pause.
means he hasn't seen them around while you were out. They're not really worried about you. If they were, wouldn't they be here?
If they're so worried about me, where are they? Better not agitate yourself further. It already hurts. Where
I
are
don't
they?
know.
If not from my station, then
I-
you treat me. Thank
No
you.
need.
Are you
Not
hurt?
very. I have a concussion from that woman beating me with the butt of her gun. I tried to not move too much. Things would be worse if you didn't warn me. Thank you. I did not see her coming. Stupid of me.
There's a pause. Okay. Come on, Harry.
Easy now.
Lieutenant turns double again before your eyes, an orange hue of
You
pain.
can take it. Just don't lean on that leg of yours too heavily. Your balance is way off. You feel like you're about to fall over on that thing.
How are you?
My disco days are done. I feel fantastic. Let's rock. Who cares? Who cares about me? It doesn't matter. I'm very bad, Kim. Things are very bad. My disco days are
Your
done.
disco days should have been done quite a while ago, Lieutenant Freighter.
What happens now, Kim?
I honestly don't know.
But you don't know? But I don't know either, because I totally do. You don't
We
know?
can't talk to Everard. The harbor is in lockdown. Everyone in there is outside our grasp now. Joyce has left too, thanks to our meddling.
You don't think it was a good
I
idea?
don't know what to think. It might not have been a bad idea. There is a pin somewhere in the machine. Something is keeping Connell from sending in a death squad.
He looks out the
Maybe
window.
it's her. Maybe she kept her hand. Either way, Ruby's gone. And Classio too. We really should have arrested her, you know?
Wait, you checked she really...
Guard confirmed she left 20 minutes prior to the tribunal showing up.
Who did it then, Kim? Who killed the hangman?
I don't know. I think the theory you presented, it's someone else, outside our circle of suspects, was right. It better be. Everyone within the circle is either dead or gone. Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced a single credible suspect.
His voice is calm, matter-of-factly. This has become a La Puta Madre pan. The fucking Maybells, Kim. The flowers. What about the hole in the ouch wall? Someone was checking her out. The goddamn footprints. There's still a 28% shot. Yeah, the fucking Maybells,
What?
Kim. The flowers. This one,
Every
remember?
piece of garbage in the city is not connected to the case. You don't have to keep everything.
He's wrong.
No, Kim. Every piece of garbage in the city is connected to the
Okay.
case. He concedes, clearly not meaning it. This is because I'm La Puta Madre's pan,
Don't
isn't
be
it?
narcissistic. Half the cops in Revachol West are his peonies. Even if you are, it is not a
Peonies.
decisive factor in this case.
That does make some sense.
What about the hole in the ouch wall?
I don't know. That's been there for years.
The goddamn footprints.
Yes, God cursed the footprints, not solving the case for us. Au diable.
There's still a 20%
We
chance
should
they
go
came from a
upstairs,
distance.
rethink the ballistics in situ. I agree with this. What else?
See? There's that. You can do ballistics.
An antique bullet from Belle McGraw. How hard can it be?
It's extremely easy. There are thousands lying around. We found one, all completely unusable. It's precisely how easy it is to find one that makes the bullet useless.
There's all these old bunkers and weapon caches.
We could find
Revolutionary era.
thousands more if we wanted. All of Revachol is full of them.
But they seemed so mysterious.
I can't believe they're fucking
No need
useless.
to be melodramatic.
Something is creeping out there. I can
What
sense
is?
it. Something. Does not sound like he's enthused about this something. The miracle hasn't happened yet. It's not over
He
yet.
does not know what to reply. Looks out of the window, then back at you. It's morning outside. You think.
It's simple. We have to locate communism. Communism
I'm
killed them.
afraid we may not be able to locate communism, detective, on account of it being dead.
Okay, yes, I can see how it's hard to indicate someone who's not
I
actually a
am
person.
glad that you do.
Okay, you know what else I think about
He
solving
arches
crimes?
his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins.
Solving
overhead.
crimes is hard. Solving crimes is almost impossible. Solving crimes is super easy. Actually, I want to talk about this crime some more about tell you the thing about its hardness. Solving crimes is
It
hard.
really is very hard.
That concussion must be making him dizzy.
You're not ready to give up, are you? All right, let's give up. You're not
No.
ready to give up, are you?
Are you ready to limp?
I'm ready.
Good. Where do you want to limp to?
A gust of wind blows in from the bay. The duraluminum box around you vibrates imperceptibly. A familiar cold, a red thread on the roof upstairs. Taut, plucked like a string by the gust.
We should check Clause's room upstairs. He extinguishes the cigarette on the sole of his boot.
Another look at the window, perhaps? The one he was shot through. I don't know. I can't think of anything better.
All right, friends. Let's take a peek around our room. Newly replaced glass shining in the morning light. You hear traffic outside. Back in the world again. The Stereo 8 player has been reunited with its right speaker. Look, the door is open. You can walk right into Kim's room. You see a glittering white enamel with no bottles
The
inside.
bathroom mirror has been wiped completely clean.
Oh, let's see if we have our. We can. I forgot that we can fix the sink. Let's try to do that. Chain cutters in the hand.
The bathroom mirror has been wiped
Yeah.
completely clean. The faucet is quite terribly mangled, but you just might be able to twist its parts into place. You handle the chain cutters deftly, applying just enough pressure. The faucet regains a recognizable shape. The steam stops. Told you that you needed those chain cutters. Everything is connected. Everything has a purpose. The mirror begins to clear slowly without you having to wipe it.
Nothing beer me. Okay, well we did that. Look at that. Okay. So inspect the bedroom, closet bedroom, find the armor pieces, find the murder weapon, determine where the shot came from, offer figurines, figure out if I am a peony, inform dice makers about the doom of their businesses, ask for dates. Alarm is set for 6:50 a.m.
These papers bear the stamp of the RCM. They appear to be fragments of the lieutenant's paperwork, half finished. You make out notes on this and other recent cases.
I had Garth open the door to your room. You were running a low bacterial fever the first night.
Thank you for keeping this thing alive a little longer, pointing to myself. I'm such a burden, I should just fuck off. I saw apocalyptic visions of darkness, behind darkness, behind darkness.
Behind darkness. I get it. Let's go. I am sure neither of us feels solid.
I like that he's just like, stop loitering in my room. Okay, medicinal supplies in the cupboard. Mercurochrome, scalpels, antibiotics. Okay. Okay, so that he doesn't even let me leave out of that room. That's out of that door. That's funny. Okay, I just wanted to get to Clause's room and check what she left for us, and then that will be where we stop for the night. Because I think that has gotten us through much of the... Ouch, that leg hurts. Maybe if you don't run, we'll be okay? We've gotten us through much of the big plot moments, and then tomorrow is the denouement. Looks like she's left something on the table. Scalpels? Yeah.
Next to the stack of bills, you see a note. A few lines jotted down in large, uneven handwriting, just as the writer was about to rush out the door. I'm sorry, I fucked everyone over. P.S. I didn't kill him. P.P.S. Gift upstairs.
A gift.
The lieutenant turns to the staircase, suspiciously looking for any signs of another presence in the shadows above. What could this
I am
gift
not
be?
drawing my gun. Yet. But I don't like...
Just don't walk into another radio trap, okay? Relax. Not everyone is out to trap you.
Seems she left in a
hardly
hurry.
surprising.
Did she leave anything in the cabinet?
The medicine cabinet is a pity.
I was kind of hoping the gift would be in
Of
here.
course you were. How does that work anyway?
How does what work?
Amphetamine. Does it make you a better detective?
There is little condescension in his phrasing. More measured curiosity.
What are you talking about? I'm taking amphetamine. Don't be ludicrous. It keeps me going in the short run. Honestly, it makes me the detective I am. Have you thought about taking it too? It has no effect on my performance. I just take it to feel good.
Thought so. Let's go?
She really cleaned this out.
She certainly had her priorities straight when she was packing.
Red thread made of nylon. It leads out of the room and onto the roof.
You see the same two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman, only now a red thread bisects the room, pointing from the antenna outside to the cupboard on the wall.
This is ballistics. She's left a trajectory for us.
The lieutenant tests the thread with his finger. Drawn taut, it rebounds
A
instantly.
ray of backward motion explodes from his mouth to the roof outside, A prime, to then widen into a radius of locations in Martinez. B prime.
Where does the
B,
thread
it
lead?
suggests the bullet came from the extreme upper quadrant of possible angles, from a point beyond the roof. B triple prime, the island in the bay.
Is she trying to tell us the shot came from the islet?
Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. That is where the thread seems to point.
How did she know to do
She
this?
was there that night. She would have known precisely where the bullet hole was in the glass.
She had a long time to think about it after, standing on that roof, staring at the glass.
It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her?
And this is her way of saying she's sorry.
I find that hard to believe. But at this point, what difference does it make?
This is also a location we have yet to roll
So
out.
it is.
Maybe we need to go to the island? The wind blows in from the open window.
He sees danger. Another trap, perhaps. He must be cautious for a reason. This man has decades of experience.
You're not afraid, are you?
No, I just don't want to walk into another embarrassment. I am a creature of pride, you see. I'm afraid of becoming a joke.
It's not something he's proud of, but that's the way it is.
Kim, let's go to the fucking island.
Okay, let's go to the fucking island.
He takes a second to gather himself. But
How do we
says,
get there? Joyce Messier had a sloop, but she's gone.
Lily and the net picker is tarring her boat.
Ah, yes, of course. The village. Let's go.
Blink and leave. I love the let's go to the fucking island. Tied to the antenna. Interesting. Okay, I want to take one last walk through this room, see if anything triggers off the footprints. Because it kept coming
You
up.
clearly
Jackpot.
Nope. All right. Yep. All right. In that case, it is time to go down to the main room, and we are done for the night, friends. And tomorrow is our conclusion of Disco Elysium. So I don't believe there's really much for us to do. Let's see if Gart has anything
Oh,
to say.
you're up. It's good to see you back on your feet. Did you like your room? I cleaned it for you.
I did. Thank you. Big improvement.
You're welcome. I thought it would be nice for you to wake up in a clean place after you, let's be fair, defended this establishment and its clientele from gunfire. I give credit where credit is due, and that, sir, was a nice shot. I was
Aw.
watching until you hit him. Crawled inside then. Bullets started flying. Anyway, I wish you a quick recovery. Also, you and your partner are staying here free now. This
Aw.
establishment supports cops. The stay is free, the drinks are not. I just felt I needed to specify that.
Where did everyone go?
Oh, you know, people don't tend to stick around after shootouts. Turns out they're not good for business.
What happened to the man with
I
sunglasses?
don't remember everyone who comes here, and many people wear sunglasses inside lately. Must be a fad.
Okay, so I have to mention what happened. You were right out there. on the
Yeah, I
balcony.
was. Yeah. That's because I'm a bad ass.
Yeah, I guess you are a badass. I say if you say it as two different words like that, it sounds like there's something wrong with your ass.
Yeah, well, fuck you too then. Do you have any more questions or stylistic pronunciation?
No, I want to
advice?
say I want to
Yeah,
compliment him.
was.
You were a
Yeah,
badass.
I don't know. Clients were panicking. And also, I guess I sort of found out that I don't give a shit if I die.
Yeah, I feel that. All right, thanks.
No problem. They'll come back. They always do.
Huh, goodbye. Yeah, him charging for drinks is an act of kindness in a way, of just like not letting us get more fucked.
Hi again, Gendarme. Bye-bye, Gendarme.
Okay, so Sunday friend has nothing, or he has nothing for us. Yeah, I think I just want to talk to Titus, and then we're done for the night.
seeing you approach. The bruised man raises his bear in welcome.
Crazy motherfucker.
Huh.
Didn't think you had that fury in you. But I guess I've misjudged a lot of people lately. That was one hell of a shot. Hell of a shot. The fucks did not expect that.
He looks at you with unmistakable
But I
respect.
guess what I'm trying to say here is, thank you for intervening, fellas. That was mighty brave of you.
He extends his
His
hand.
hand is covered in bruises and half plastered. Still, this hulking lump of man is glad to be alive. This is big. It's as big of a thank you as Titus Hardy can muster under any circumstances.
Actually, I just came to say goodbye. Don't shake. Look, I need to talk to you. Shake his hand and nod in silence. Shake it. This was a pillow fight compared to the gloaming that's soon at hand. We shall all perish in the coming cleanse. No need to thank me. Just doing my job.
Cheers, anyway. Copper.
He raises his whiskey bottle in salute. I'm sorry about the people you
Theo
lost.
was old. I think he'd be pretty happy with the way he went. Never could imagine him withering away on a sickbed. But Angus, he was just a
Yeah,
stupid
that's poor kid.
Didn't realize the mess he'd gotten into. Trusted me. Still, the balls on that kid. Went down fighting for someone else's shit like a fat, angry bear. And Glenn was my friend. Best I've ever had. I'd love that crazy homo like my own brother.
Huh.
We're all fucked without him. But what do? This job is shit.
Hold on. What about that Shanky
Dennis,
fella?
you saw him run. He's a mean little shit and I never trusted him. He'd better run real fast now.
Yeah.
Real fast.
Titus makes no attempt to hide his disgust. Grief-stricken anger boils in him.
This is getting dark. Let's talk about happy stuff. We are born into this world to die, it seems. Maybe there's redemption in that. At least it ends one day. They were good people. I'm sorry it went like
Well,
that.
yeah. Memento Mori. Right?
Memento Mori, or remember that you must die, is a slogan various religious orders have thrown around since the dawn of mankind to emphasize the vanity of earthly life and the transient nature of all earthly pursuits. In essence, it means one should live virtuously in this life to live better in the afterlife.
That's not quite what it means. I'm not really sure that. Yeah.
Sure it does. Live every day like it's your last.
Yeah, that's the right way to
Because
think
you
about it.
might be dead tomorrow.
What's going on with the Rudy Boy? The Hardy Boys. Then?
First, we're gonna find Dennis.
I'm going to find Dennis. I'm going to find him, and then I'm going to kill him.
The tone of the statement is so matter of fact. It's as though he were talking about picking up a morning newspaper on his daily walk around the block.
Your guy, your responsibility. Do what
The
feels right.
lieutenant shakes his head, but doesn't say anything.
I agree with that. To be fair.
We're hunting that rat down. Let it be known what happens to cowards. And then,
Thanks for.
I guess I'll take a closer look at our union members. There's bound to be some ambitious fellows there who'd love nothing more than advancing social democracy by busting some heads. Might even ask Tibbs if he's tired of replacing windows and maybe wants to have some fun with his brother. Anyway, don't you worry. As long as Titus Hardy's standing, there will be Hardy Boys.
You know what happened to Closet?
Don't know. Don't care. I'll be glad if I never see that fucking woman again.
Titus, after all we've been through, level with me. You really liked her, didn't you?
Nope.
He did.
Same here,
He
man.
shrugs and tries to look uninterested.
Any idea what I should do now?
Judging by the sight of you, I'd suggest crawling into bed with a bottle of whiskey in one hand and a big tit in the other.
Mood.
Yeah, go pay Monica visiting Janrock. She's got a knack for making men forget about their worries. Biggest pair of milkers in all Rebacho.
Thanks, Elaine.
Now, you both look like you could use some feminine company right now.
Thank you for your advice, Eugene, and you too, Alain. I do always appreciate a good use of the expression milkers.
Oh my god, I love Kim.
You're welcome, Bina Claude.
Oh!
You're all right in my book.
His response is completely unironic. So long, fellas. Be good so I don't have to come back here
Take care,
again.
coppers. You two look after yourselves now. Death passed on you today, but men don't get that lucky twice.
Looks at you
Copo
with a
loco.
smile.
And normal cop, I guess. Good luck in Shamrock. Scars made the best tattoos, they say.
Thanks for getting involved, guys. Not a lot of cops would step into that line of fire, but you did.
And if you ever feel like the uniform is holding you back, I've got a few vacancies. You'd make one hardy boy copper.
Oh, I love
Wow.
that.
So someone's been a little boring.
What?
Yes, my standard liege. Someone's seen all sorts of wild ideas pop off and thought, I'll take the boring one. The regular, please. The brown.
Wait, what is this? Picking on me for not being crazy enough? That's the least of my concerns.
No need to be defensive. The regularity, the brownness, the cut and dry have their appeal. A very standard appeal.
Kim, am I boring?
I wouldn't worry about that.
See? You're so regular.
Oh my
and
God.
Vinyl Brown. He doesn't even want to talk to you about it.
Look, I'm just trying to do my
Of
job.
course you do. Let's get right to it. My lord's copotype is regular cop. I'll let everyone know. I'll send out a telefax.
Wait, this is my cop
the
type now?
type of cop you are, sire. Think
I've
of
been
it
cool
as a
in
class,
Apocalypse Cop
a
this whole
class,
time, and now I'm boring?
A nation of regular law
After I
officers
shot a guy?
that you belong to. It comes, of course, with the usual benefits.
All right, send the telefax. I'm not
Done
ashamed.
and done. No actual communiques will be sent, of course. That
That's
would
too
be
dramatic.
Too dramatic.
My God. Okay, so we have 3 skill points because we just did a shit ton of stuff. Yeah, wow, it's go to the island, go find the armor, find a gun, figure out if we have the shot, which is go to the island. That's on the island. We need to go call the... Okay, so the only things that we have left that we can do before we go to the island are talking to the 2 people about the commercial district and then calling our station and trying to get a date. Okay, so I'm going to take out the hand-eye coordination one. We don't need that anymore because we just did the fight. We're doing cleaning out the rooms. Regular law officials. Okay, so it looks like you've got a bit of the normal in you. A touch of the regular. 4 grams of Johnny Normal Cop. Who would have thunk it? You, the extremist of all the cops. You said some pretty boring things back there, and now you've got 2 choices. You can either leave it behind and forget about it, or you can try to utilize your normalcy. Internalize it. Get a touch of vanilla back into the herring-flavored egg and licorice ice cream of your mind. Nah, we're gonna go to Wasteland Reality. Because we're probably not gonna be able to get it done before the end. But I want to see if we can, solely because I'm also gonna get rid of hardcore aesthetic to see if we can finish it. Because I like these almost as like more as descriptions than getting the like skill points. So we got that. I think I want to do the Instant Indian Miracle. So we'll do those 3 and see if we can get those. Do we have 1 more skill point on top of that? What were the checks that we still haven't done? Suggestion, reaction speed, and empathy are really the only ones that we can. Which ones are those? Ooh. I'm gonna put it into suggestion. We're not gonna be able to get it in time because I highly doubt we're gonna have a chance to go get a date before we go on the island, but we might as well just get a try. It's okay, you're cool in my heart. Well, that's nice. I think, oh, is it what?
The graffito has been painted over the traces.
One day
of the
I will
fight
return
that
to your
took place
side.
here. It smells of blood and heavy fuel oil. This was Cindy the Skull.
Looks like Cindy the Skull finally found the words for a
The
masterpiece.
lieutenant crouches, touching the fuel oil with his finger.
Looks like it. Yes. This is still fresh. It wasn't here yesterday.
I smell heavy fuel
And
oil.
blood. Some of it is even yours.
Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that flammable?
What are you trying to imply, Fingers?
You could buy some smokes, light up a ciggy and throw it in there. You know, just to see what happens. See if it's flammable.
Okay, we can do one thing before we go for the night. Just like one little tiny treat, right? Like, no one's gonna complain. It's not like it's wrong.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with
No,
very
not what I need, not what I need. I want the other.
a colorful.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both. Here you
Give
go,
me the
mister.
cigarettes. Do you have anything else to add? I got shot nearby. Nope. All right. I could probably put the gun out of my hand, but is this collaborative art? It is now. I think when I set it on fire, it becomes collaborative. Okay, so what do I'm gonna save here real quick, just to make sure I got it right. Let me see what it says. Light the graffiti on with a bird, what it says on the can. Thank you. Oh, does it not? It must be that I have to talk to it. Is Cindy
The
here? Is she
graffiti.
coming?
This was Cindy the Skull.
Okay, okay. Step back,
The
Lieutenant.
fuel oil catches fire immediately with a low hiss. A bright orange flash across the surface of the lettering. The falling snow turns to vapor above the burning message, mingling with the black smoke. What if the words are not directed at the people of Martinez, or even the coalition aerostatics above the city? They're meant for something above even those.
Disco Elysium. You've been policed, Martinez! God, I'm on my
The
way.
lieutenant is
I like that
taken
one.
a small step back. He looks at your face illuminated by the flames and nods silently. Then the fire falters.
Let's go to that island.
Slowly, the flames subside, the fuel burning out. The air still smells of mazout and springtime.
Well, that was rad. Let's go find Cindy. Let's go talk to Cindy real quick. I meant to be done by now. Oh my god, we've been going for like 3.5 hours. Yeah, I meant to be done by now, but there's just too much fun stuff. I love my little arm run. Like, yeah, let's go talk to Cindy. If I get one encyclopedia prompt, I can buy the last piece of the Fawn set, too. Oh, wait, where is she? Is she in her room? Do you have anything to say?
Give me ask away, police.
She mumbles
No?
some kind.
This is literally Russian for oil. There's there's a few things that were cut from the game that are just straight up Russian translations that I thought was pretty interesting. Shit, where is she? Maybe she's in the church? I have a feeling she's gonna be in the church with the skids. I'll see if she, like, let's zoom it out more also, just because I never do that. I love that something beautiful is going to happen so much. That is really nice. That's the type of graffiti that I like seeing, honestly. I guess this is why you can't get her brush. Yeah, oh, ooh, what is that? Hello. Etched into the wood, barely visible, remember the, and the rest is lost to time. Oh, that's haunting. What just reset? It just said something reset. That's weird. Oh, that's probably still the notification for resetting it with suggestion. Oh my god, where is she? I bet she's just like not around after that, or she's with the skids. Here, let me see if I can. Am I allowed to fast travel? Yeah. I meant to go to the church, not to the shacks, but whatever. I just want to go check the church out, and that'll be where we save for the night. So that way it's also full circle from where we were before. You should tell her you love her on a payphone I saw in front. Yeah, that's really good. That's the type of art I love. It's but at the same time, I kind of also appreciate like when people are sassy with it, of just like make your call and leave, or like when people put poetry on the side of like toilets and stuff. It's like just take a dump and leave like the rest of us. Is Cindy here? Damn it! I was kind of hoping she'd end up here. Okay, yeah, I think this is our stopping point for the night because I'm also really, really hungry. I'm so hungry.